And what this got to do with what? Well, this what happened to me when you was at the shoot. I don't give a damn. I ain't witnessed shit. I don't know shit. And I'm not, no. So this is what the ears and the sister T's, they receive this type of communication through Instagram, emails, and text. Don't text me a motherfucking thing. Don't Instagram me a motherfucking thing. Don't email me a motherfucking thing.
Right.
I don't fuck with strange folks. Tell me.
But if you weave out through all the chaos, a lot of those evil ass people had an agenda that they wanted to follow up through, and that's all. Maybe they just wanted their page up, and a lot of people saw that. So you can see it's people that was out there to conquer and divide. Mm-hmm. They wanted their own voice to be heard. They like, how in the hell he's an ex-NBA player? What the hell he doing here? A lot of people, even the dudes that came from I forgot the guy named that Chicago. He was with Flabby Arms. He was with Flabby Arms, the Flabby Arm dude. He asked him, he tried to ask Kwame, like, what you doing here? Like, what's your purpose? Huh? Was you not paying attention?
What?
Yeah, the dude was like, what's your purpose of being here? You ex-millionaire, ex-NBA player, so what's your purpose here? So apparently he wasn't listening, or he was just trying to be an asshole. But
yeah, and so I met that one lady, and I kind of was, off to myself because, again, I test folks by the spirit, and there was a lot of, widows there that had came. But them men from Brunswick, because they had on baked us cakes, they did all the cooking, so it was very welcome from the town. It was these outsiders. So they started emailing me with this bullshit. I'm like, who am I? By this time, I don't know if I'm his moderator. I don't think I'm the moderator. I'm just a person that showed up to shoot drive. Why are y'all emailing me? And even if I was the moderator, it wasn't I didn't know Kwame. Why are y'all emailing me? Yes, I'm a veteran. Yes, I've had these experiences, but who are you? So, but that incident happened in the presence of Skinny. Okay? The cousin. Right. And then the weed incident in Atlanta. Okay? I don't need to see no more. I don't need to see no more. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
I even saw the lady. I saw her there at the shoe drive as well. That's over there on Skinny's. I think she has a ranch over there. Yeah. She's from Brunswick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even saw her.
Southern guy.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know a lot about her. Yeah. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I know a lot about her.
I know she like to lick on. And
bullseye.
A lot of these women that hate cookies don't mean wanna lick on cookie.
Yeah, they want to lick it.
I don't.
They want to lick it.
I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that.
She aggressive too. She aggressive.
Yeah, all of them aggressive. Leave me alone. I like men. Okay. I know when a woman is chasing me and bothering me. You want my attention. I don't want no woman to lick me, and I ain't licking no woman. Son got it. Keep shaming. Y'all know I know you by name. Now I ain't gonna go there because I don't want TJ to be connected with green shit.
Right. Right. But yeah, Queen, it's a lot of them they think I don't know. Like I told them, I've been in the bushes for a goddamn hot minute. I know all of them. I know all they asses.
Off me, and then going, she's jealous of young person. No, Butch. That's what I call him. Butch, leave me alone.
Damn.
Leave me alone. Now, I'm sorry. Let me show.
Yeah,
Oh no, they don't told you know I show out now, teacher.
yeah, they gotta learn how to be mindful of some of the things that they create, some of the things that they do. And I just think they too grown to be acting like this. Like it's really sad. I mean, we can push for change all day long. We can push for change all day long, but at this point, is like too late. We can only divide right now. Get their ass from out of here. We ain't got time for that nonsense. Get gone.
Good.
Get your stinking regular ass from on somewhere.
And I'm just, let it, because it's supposed to be an equal playing field. If you're not talking about mamas and daddies, not posting up pictures of old events or my deceased parents, then
Right,
I don't have nothing to report. I'm
right,
not doing that, so why are you doing that? So we're gonna that's how I'm gonna level the playing field. You posting up my address, you flying a drone over my house, Suge. I don't care
right.
how you scream and spit in the screen, Suge. I'm gonna report you to YouTube.
Donkey bunky shoe. Doody
Yeah.
booty.
So saying, oh, she don't follow the YouTube codes and rules of the street YouTube codes. Fuck the street YouTube codes. You don't
Right,
YouTube Inc. got their own rules, okay? And
right.
you don't follow them, or I am going to report you for harassing me, okay? And that's when they kind of started they real hate bit me because I was like, what? Let me, and that's what I
Right,
did. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. That's what I'm gonna do.
right. And you shouldn't have to. These motherfuckers too grown to be on here doing that shit. Doing that damn mess now.
And I'm 57. I'm their elder, and like Skinny, don't get upset. Now I know you don't apologize, but I'm telling my story because he got upset because he said I wanted to get Kwame away from him. Yes, I did. When you committed crimes, I didn't want Kwame to get caught up in your criming, Skinny. Now you did that with that girl at the shoe drive. Try to get Kwame caught up in some kind of sex trap. Okay, I ain't witnessed it. I heard about it. I was there. And you
Right.
did that shit in Atlanta with the weed. He did. Yeah, he smoked a blunt. That's all. That's legal in Atlanta. But you had more than the legal amount in that fucking car, and you hid it from it. Okay. Now, if
But that
you're a friend, you don't do that.
right. That's just like I mean, when I was when I was in the bushes, and what I heard and what I know of is if he's telling you to don't bring that to Bus Life brand, then you shouldn't. That's just like when I'm coming when I was out in the streets, and he would say, hey, these people putting a they had an investigation on him because of us. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to stop what the hell y'all doing. I'm not gonna say you got me fucked up, nigga. I'm gonna continue to do what the fuck I do.
No.
That'll be me hurting my family and especially hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a 5 year. This how bad they was fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like more of a mental thing. Like they tried to fuck with him. I'm talking about our cars used to get pulled over just for some bullshit
Mm-hmm.
because of he got millions now. So yeah, we gonna fuck with your family while you doing your thing. But yeah, well, eventually that's what we did. We stopped. We had to like let this man live his dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say this. Skinny could have just said, you know what, bro, you got that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mean to cause no harm to your channel or none of that, and left it alone.
Left
It's
it alone.
somebody that's a right, somebody that's a elder. I mean, if you respected that man on the level that you said you did, I mean, you should have just left it alone. Cause that's the Bus Life brand.
Mhm.
He don't want. Of course, he ain't gonna want that shit over there. Now on that 2.0, you hey, it's gloves off, baby.
Yeah.
Gloves off, goddamn it.
And what was so bizarre about the skinny incident is he knew he was calling himself the cousin, and he knew I was the moderator. By
Facts.
night, he was showing my face, asking for your daddy to come murder me.
Mm.
But then would go back by day on Kwame's panel. It was the most bizarre. And he thought he could just do this and keep doing this and there was be no repercussions. We thought the man would
Oh,
self-correct himself. He kept getting worse. But the money got good to him.
mm-hmm.
And it's the money we knew about. And that was the money we didn't know about. Because it made no sense on the surface. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know you came from the gutter of YouTube. It's time to clean up at your age on YouTube. And this is your
And make
moment.
right and make some beautiful content. He could
Yeah.
have did that. He really could have made some great content,
Now that's
which you can see. Right, what you can see right now, Rich, you can see right now, he's calling everything down the middle. And
Mhm,
I'm like, damn, if you would have did this shit in the beginning,
mhm.
damn. Like that, I don't know, man. These, like I said, I mean, sometimes people will find themselves, when it's too
But
late.
he's 50 now.
Right.
And it's okay if you find yourself at 50, but whatsoever man soweth,
Yeah.
shall he also reap. You still gonna reap. Still gonna reap. And I don't want to reap in my later years. I got the stamina in my 20s and early 30s to deal with some of my reaping for the dirt that I did. Ain't no way in the hell I want to be 50 where I'm, getting feeble-minded, feeble in my body.
We always had a saying around here, you ain't no man if you can't stand a straightening.
Yeah.
You got to lead with respect. And you got to end it with respect.
And Kwame had been talking to him. He didn't respect Kwame. In my opinion, these are my opinions. And he wouldn't stop. And it wasn't a choice between him and me. It was never that. You're making a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, and see, despite of all it really, and I think it really was the people that he had already had over there on his team because they brung him down as well.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
really just ain't it really just ain't him. He had a lot of people like you can have the devil on one shoulder, and on the other shoulder you got that man up above telling you to do the right damn thing. So it was a team effort over there. Like I
Oh,
said, he really could have just fell back and said, you know what, you right, you right. I'm gonna fall back. I'm a fall back, bro. I respect that. But you had other people in his ear
no, he had a woman
telling
in
him
his
that, yeah, telling
in his
him he
body.
don't respect. Yeah, he don't respect you, Skinny. And guess what? It whether he know it or not, it was people hating his ass because he was on Bus Life. They ain't like his ass no goddamn more.
He
Like
see
he
that
was,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They really didn't like his ass. They did not like his ass for being over there on Bus Life and doing the things that he did. And he can't say Kwame asked him to do certain things. I mean, you just pretty much I mean, went at their ass when they was trying to disrespect. Which I mean, I don't see no problem with that. You didn't have to do it, but you
But
did it.
he was back buddy with him the very same day of the split. So it wasn't real. The most hated blogger, that was right back. They was,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's sick motherfucker. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember him. I remember him.
yeah. Oh, I know everybody by name.
Yeah,
On video. Got your
I
ass.
forgot. I forgot because y'all got his ass up out of here. That motherfucker died
Yeah.
off.
Right.
We finally got that. We finally burnt that
Man,
goddamn leech off. We burnt that son of a bitch. Put that
he
torch on his
tried to
ass.
resurrect him, though. He did try to resurrect him. But the man was like, it was such a hard fight. He didn't want to deal with that shit. And plus, Skinny had backstabbed him. The Tommies and
Oh man, another sick
Skinny.
ass old stupid son of a bitch.
Mhm. So Skinny did get in between two NBA players, and this is the truth. And it's my opinion. And now even Gilbert, Skinny, has dropped you. For
Yeah,
sure.
I think his interview. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think his interview did go better than Tears lame ass and Sister Gorilla. He actually got the content
Oh
when
yeah,
Gilbert
yeah.
was up there on his platform. He did do some shit. He
Who
did that. Yeah, Skinny did that. Now he actually got the content instead of picking sides. He actually
what interview,
was
TJ? Let me go back. What interview?
the interview he did when Kwame and Gilbert was up there.
No, he was paid by Vlad then. You didn't know that.
Oh
So he
shit.
got the content for Vlad.
Oh shit. I didn't know that now.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he got the
Damn.
content for Vlad. So he had to get that content. Vlad
Damn.
promoted that show on his platform and the thing that he tried to do with self-talk on his
Mm-hmm.
Vlad reviews.
Right.
He put Skinny in name by name, Skinny TV, and did a whole write-up of the show. Who is Skinny TV to Vlad? You don't know him.
Right.
He reviewed the whole show on his major platform. So no, I'm giving you
Gotcha. Like he pretty much did with self talk instead
yeah.
of giving Kwame the credit. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. This he did worse than self-talk. Self-talk getting paid, but he was getting paid off of Kwame's. Skinny actually was selling that interview
Oh.
Vlad. He either sold the rights to him before or after, but
Oh shit.
Vlad had the rights to the interview and did a whole write-up on it in December of 2021. Before
Damn.
we
So
even
you
got to the split. Before we even got to the split in March.
so
Okay?
they did all this behind a bus. A bus that supposedly ain't shit. They
And
selling interviews.
so he pulled Kwame to that interview. He drawed him there because Kwame had been out. He was out and drinking. And I wished God he had never went. But they competitive, they men, Gilbert talking that shit. They had to
Right.
get him there because Vlad had already paid to get him there. Okay? He comes and all hell break loose. So yes, he
Right.
got content. He was paid to get the content.
Damn. I did not know that shit there.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was just being a better host.
Nope. Skinny don't do nothing. Now that's one thing about Skinny. And he's not getting paid. Tell you that right there. He ain't doing nothing. He struck that deal in December 2021. And I'm going to get this. When he struck the deal with Vlad and Gilbert, he was still calling himself the cousin of a busted bus.
Yeah, that attachment is pretty much what Shitty Suge was doing,
Mm-hmm.
trying to attach himself to Bus Life brand. Even tried to sell merch off the Bus Life brand.
Huh.
Yeah, that was I think I the one caught his ass doing that shit, trying to sell Bus Life brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he used to show his little cups and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
but go
Gilbert
ahead.
choosing Suge over Skinny. Really, Suge, I don't know what his show is about. I really don't. It's boring. It's schizophrenic. That's why Suge has to have people on his panel. I don't know what the fuck. And I've said that to Suge face that I don't know what your show is about. When I went to Suge's panel, that's when he was man relentlessly every day talking about Sonetta. And I said,
Mm,
Suge, it's people that don't know who the fuck Sonetta is. I didn't know. I ain't come from no conscious community. I said, and you spend irrational amount of hours in making videos. This don't make sense. I said, are you gonna ever change your content? See, people don't be honest with these content creators. And he was like, you can lower your motherfucking tone and voice with me. I'm just telling you my opinion. He's
right.
I said, did you come here? I mean, So he was saying he was going to change. I had no idea the man was going to change and change from one man to another one. Because at this time, he wasn't doing this Kwame shit. But Suge is not a good content creator. He's not funny.
Not at all. Not at
He
all.
don't have content. And he gets fixated and creepy.
He's
And
he's a seed for destruction. That's all he do. That's what he's good at.
Mhm.
He's a seed for destruction, and it's sad at his age he's gonna find himself in a situation to where he will have to get on both knees and pray to that man up above. You know that man is not gonna keep letting you play with him like that. You can't use God and then come back to this damn platform acting like you holier than thou. Like
yeah,
who the hell do you think you is, sick ass old man?
yeah. And
You
now
coming?
I would say
Go
Skinny
ahead.
have a moral compass in some areas, as opposed to
Yeah,
Sugar straight evil. And Gil is paying for that straight evil. He know Skinny got them children. He from the South. He got a
right.
moral compass. I got to say that about him. He ain't all the way dark as Suge. I can say that I've dealt with both men.
Right.
Suge is the devil, in my opinion. Him
Yeah,
and that lady over there. Okay.
right. We can be cool from a distance. So if it's like that and you never damn apologize, just like Kwame said, just don't speak on me.
Right.
But that shit is not gonna come from that damn shitty shoe. This, like I said, he's a seed of destruction. So that's
Mm-hmm.
all he want to do. He got that dark cloud following his ass everywhere he go. He's think he's doing something with good, and you're not, brother. That shit gonna come. That shit gonna come crashing down on your ass. You best believe it's coming. When you a child of God, it's gonna be some problems.
Mm-hmm. And Gilbert was voted the top fourth YouTuber by some little whatever.
Who?
It's a lie, Gilbert. But he paid for it like he paid for every rating he gets. He came on here with this bullshit. He's still competing with Kwame right now today, like he did with the draft, and he was in the second round, 32 pick, almost didn't even make it in the NBA. See, people need to go back to the origin of Gilbert, barely making it into the NBA. And then even when he made it, he got put out. And to the mama thing, he got real mama issues, and he's seen the exchange and love between Kwame and his mama. He got to witness that love, a
Right.
love that he never witnessed from his own mother. I know what Gilbert's issue is. That's why I don't go too hard on him, because he may see me as a mother figure, and I can destroy him if I want to.
Right. Yeah, he missed that side of his life. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, all this is when you get so caught up in doing what he been doing. I mean, you can't. It's like impossible to fix.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So you're gonna stay on that destructive side of himself. He's trying to prove a point. He's trying to create this image of himself as being this top dog. You know, I can use my money for anything, and pretty much he's have. But that still don't. You're still not happy with yourself. You still like, how in the fuck? Oh, Kwame got all these fucking followers. Like, how is he fucking doing it? Like he's still questioning himself at the same damn time.
Mm-hmm. Because he got
And he done told you.
team. He don't
Yeah, he
have
done told him time after time after time. He done told him.
mm-hmm.
You fucking with my mama's son, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Done told his weak ass.
Mama's cooking.
I'm trying to tell you, that's something serious.
Mm-hmm.
That was a beautiful woman inside and out.
Tell
My mother
us
gave a
a little bit about her, TJ.
look. That's the strongest woman I ever known. My mother was strong. Going through the stuff that she went through,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it was already in the making. The blessing was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm talking about from helping her family stay on the right path. You know, nobody's perfect coming up, but you know we all have our shortcomings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was living her life at a point in time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was doing her little party thing. Never. I'm just gonna clear that up right now. Never been no prostitute. He got the wrong goddamn person, but you know he been doing that.
Right.
My mother was happily married to my father, and it was the separation that's what caused my father to go dark because he was in love with my mama. She wasn't gonna stand there and take that shit no more. She been through that, and she was not gonna allow her kids to go through that shit any longer. So we fled, and when things got better is when his ass got locked up. Like each one of us have our own mind, our own thoughts. So we choose our own path coming up from uh, the streets of Brunswick. Fought our way in certain situations. We had to fight ourselves through that shit, through the streets, because it was just disrespect, and we wasn't tolerating that shit. Do we glorify that shit? No, because we all grown adults now. We have kids now, so we do what's best for our kids, what's best for the family.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people did not like how we handle certain things because we some big motherfuckers, and we can get active real quick, real quick. And they know we wasn't having that shit. If you come and cross us, shit, if you come and test us, we coming 10 times harder. And that's how that shit was. But my mother, she was never with the drama type shit. She was always trying to keep us on the straight and narrow. I was a hard head little fucker. So I can't blame nobody else but myself for going to prison doing 3 years. And that probably caused a lot of stress on my mama, which I hated it. But at the end of the day, she was a beautiful woman, man. I'm talking about just beautiful. It's somebody you would want to meet, hang out with, sit on the porch. We had always had like fish fries, just cooking, cookouts. Oh man, it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And she, guess what? She loved that Lord when she found her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
When she found her, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
she lived her life, and she and Kwame made sure that when we fell short of the glory, he picked it up like a brother supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I salute that, and that's what these people hate. That's what
And
they hate.
still feel her spirit through you all. You can.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It brings me to tears every time. So yeah, she was a beautiful woman. I still go out there. The family still go out there. We change out the flowers. We do everything. You know, we still go out there and talk to her. I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my mama. She had a beautiful life. If we wasn't making sure she had a beautiful time on this world, when like on her birthdays, when we fell off, Kwame made sure she had a damn beautiful time on this earth. Gifts. I mean, you know, buying her SUVs, buying her house, beautiful house. Oh my God, she didn't want to come up out of there.
Mm.
She did not want to come up out of there. Like she was just overwhelmed with love.
And
So yeah, we
she appeared to have stayed grounded in even with her son's success. She stayed grounded.
right, right. She was older. She couldn't do all that. She can travel when she can and come see him. Uh, Come to see Kwame, but and she was making sure she was back in Brunswick when she wanted to come see me
Mm-hmm.
doing my little 3 year bid. You know, we all are close, but me and Kwame are close. You feel what I'm saying? They was like, well, it's not like no who all just very close to him, but
Right.
like me and him, yeah, we close. Like we talk, and I talk to all my brothers just like he do. We talk to all, you know what I'm saying? We friends and brothers. You feel me? We don't never go without. We don't never miss a day without saying what's up, or even if it's just a text message. And
Mm-hmm.
we always been that close. Always been. We are a tight knit family. Um, and I think that's what make our story beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we perfect. Uh, like I said, I'm never gonna glorify the streets because we had a rough ass time. Like he told you, you know what I'm saying? Cheese lines, um, even doing certain things like pushing it in the streets. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we had to make a living. We wasn't finna go nowhere starving. Goddamn it, I be damn. Like at that time, like getting a job was just too damn slow for us. Even though it was the right thing to do, you know, we was a little hard headed. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, with that being said, had never had nothing to do with Kwame because
Mm-hmm.
he already knew his path, and he made for damn sure he carried out his dream. It takes you got to have a stronger his. At that point, he had a stronger mindset than I had. You know, he wanted more out of life. I wasn't thinking at the time. You know, he wanted more out of life. He wanted to be successful. He wanted to, you know, do certain things that we did not do. He broke that generational curse.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So for anybody trying to hate on that or come against that or try to use his money as a why he ain't do this, motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck he did. We had several businesses open around here on the strength of him. You know, this is Glenn County. We had several businesses up, but
Right.
did they show love? Hell no, they didn't show no love like they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
They did not show love. That's why the business was not successful. It wasn't because of us. It was because of these people in Brunswick.
Right.
And he himself has said it several times. Hey man, y'all need to just move the fuck up out of Glenn County. These people don't like us. These people, you know what I'm saying? But you know, yet and still, we like, man, fuck these people. We gonna rock with the people that we rock with, you know. And if it becomes successful, then that's what it is. But yeah, I don't blame him from none of the businesses that fell short. And at the end of the day, we grown as men. Like you got to respect it. This man ain't no child anymore. He a grown ass man. We don't leech off this man's money. I'm not gonna tell him to take care of my goddamn kids, his nephew. He gives gifts when he give yeah, he give gifts when he give gifts on holidays and certain things like that. And when he see him, he'll give him things. So I'm not wanting this man to, support my whole fucking life as a grown ass man. And that's what ears got this shit confused at. Nigga, I'm a grown ass man. Been making my way. Been grinding. Been getting my money. I'm not finna sit up here and tell you snitch ass little boy.
Right.
And that's how this is. I'm a grown. At the end of the day, we are grown.
But TJ, just to even be here today talking, and you're from Greene County, Brunswick, Georgia, you could easily have been Ahmaud Arbery.
Facts.
So anybody knowing that story know Brunswick, Georgia. And
Fact.
You all have survived thus far.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's damn sure. But Kwame is a blessing. We all are a blessing to each other, and that's where that love come in at. Like I said, we trip all the time. When people hear Kwame trip, that's what we do to each other. It's just like, it's not on no all through the day shit, but when we feel like joking, we joke. We brother, we family.
Yeah.
So they don't know how to take.
Georgia
they don't know.
Sundown.
Say it again.
Brunswick, Georgia is a sundown city. If the sun goes down and them crackers catch you.
Ooh. Yeah, we had this officer named by the name of Sassa. Mm-hmm. That was his street name. He killed a lot of black young kids around here. Ran one over, shot a few of them, but he didn't. In his mind, he didn't have color because this what really made them people come after him. He also killed some white people on St. Simon's, and if anybody know about St. Simon's Alley, you not finna go over there on their stomping grounds and kill no damn body. Like, they took that shit to heart. So they was after him then. They put out an investigation on him then. So one thing led to another. He found his wife cheating. He killed his wife and his goddamn son and the boyfriend, and turned around and shot his damn self.
Mm-hmm. So when I came there, when the street lights came on, I got the hell to that Airbnb. Because I was afraid. Shit. Yeah, it's a sundown city, Brunswick, Georgia. And
it done got worse. It's worse now, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
That goddamn Molly hit this city.
Scared when I was there. The Ahmaud Arbery was going on during the shoe drive. The trial hadn't started. Matter of fact, it was the push. The DA and all that, they had to force the arrest, and that lady had got arrested, the DA. But Brunswick got a horrible history in that.
Yeah, she was part of railroad my black ass too, because she was kin to Amanda Williams.
Mm-hmm. So just hear you speaking, you not locked up, you not dead.
Nope. You know what? I'm even surprised. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you ride out with it. But I'm even surprised I'm still here, just because of the way I was living. And I thought for sure I was gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? Did some stuff that I can't come back from. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it is a blessing for me to just change my way of thinking, change my way of living, and just living through my kids that I have, that I get to see every day. That's a blessing. And that shit they talking about with bro, man, that man he love his damn kids, Queen. Like,
I know.
It's certain steps you can't do because you have certain mothers that's bitter, and they will do certain things to make sure you either in jail or you can't see them no more. And that's what bothers him the most. He don't let it bother him like that, but it bothers him. That's why when people speak on certain shit that they don't know what the fuck they talking about, they should shut the fuck up. But I think they know that. They just
They know
being
it,
an asshole.
especially
Yeah,
when
they
baby
just being a damn
girls are
asshole.
involved. Because I love my father was my first love. Baby girls, and so it is hurtful, but she knows she has his heart.
Right,
That's that baby girls and those other, his children. And
right,
it's unfortunate, but children do get older, and
right,
they know when to uh choose who they want to live with. And
right.
with sons, and if they with the mama, that son will get so bad you got to give them to the father. I went through that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I go through the same thing. I got some that's in the let me see, in the like in the teen era, and when the mama can't handle her, yeah, she calling me.
So
But
I
he's very
always tell the fathers with sons and the mama acting crazy, give that son to a teenager. She gonna bag
right, and
him.
that's how they get his ass, get his black ass,
Yes,
get
because
him.
they're going through puberty and them boys
Right,
don't listen, and
right,
they're defiant, and they don't want you to so I had to, and it's the best. They should have been with their fathers all along, but God gonna make sure at 14 either the gang gonna get them or their daddy, and if the daddy's alive and able, let that boy go to his daddy.
right. Right, like as you can see, like my cousin Kevin, he love his family. He love his kids. Like his mother is my mother's sister. So we closer than a motherfucker. Like man, look here. We don't play games. Like we know no, we are not no damn gangster, no thugs. But if you fuck with us, yeah, you gonna see a different side. So I don't know why that retarded motherfucker ears would say some shit like that. Like it's a gang. That's a community that everybody know of, and you can come out there and you can have fun. That's it.
Yeah, so we're not going to let anybody trick you or anybody else with their
Oh
words
no.
and old text messages. You have
Right.
to survive the streets, Brunswick, politics, and law enforcement, and the streets life. These people
Right.
not worth it. These people are not worth it. And
Right.
actually, TJ, I had almost lost the fight, and then you, Keplo, Super, all of y'all showed up. I was getting tired. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know how much
listen,
longer, even though I was fighting a good fight. And I
listen,
was throwing some good blows. But
listen. To know a person, you got to actually sit back and just listen. I mean, that's how you become a great listener, and if you just listen, and you can tell who has a good heart and who doesn't. You just sit back and just watch their ass. Just watch, just listen to them speak.
uh-huh.
I mean, that's always been the deal with a lot of people. In the beginning, they come off strong. They come off
Uh-huh.
stronger than a motherfucker. But as time, goddamn, continue to tick, goddamn, you
Uh-huh.
start seeing them for who the hell they really is,
Mhm.
and that's my stance on that shit. So, like I said, I said it again. I salute for you being solid and doing your thing on bus life. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I have no ill will against anybody, you know. And it's all a respect thing. It's all for love, you know. Stop get that damn hate out your heart. I'm not no damn stomp down cursing, just cursing everybody out type of dude. But I'm gonna match your damn energy. If I done heard you on these different platforms saying what you saying and being all disrespectful, guess what? I ain't got no love for you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna come at your ass like the dirt you is. I'm gonna step on your ass.
And the reason why normally I am a little flirty, but I'm committed to Scrooge. So you got to be my brother-in-law. No, no, out of all of the brown
You
brothers,
better watch it. You better watch it.
tone voice. I
Oh,
mean, I just love myself some Scrooge, y'all. I don't know Scrooge, y'all, but every now and again, if I talk to Kwame and he in the background and I hear that baritone voice, I say, "Ooh, Kwame, let me listen to it." And he just get the giggling. He say, "That's Queen." I say, "Oh, say it again. Say my name." Say my motherfucker. And then TJ came on, and I'm like, "God damn, he got a baritone voice." No.
Yeah, I already know. You know, like I said, Queen, I've been watching in the bushes. I
Yeah.
know who your boo is.
Yeah, let's talk about facts over feelings, TJ. You was watching.
Uh-huh.
Because you was watching the bushes and the facts, facts over feelings, right?
Uh-huh. I know that motherfucker. I know that. I know.
And I stay out of man business. I stay out of man business, but you knew it was on my team, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Facts is a
he
yeah,
does
fact.
go take panels, and facts were taking panels and saying things. But I'm a woman, just like ears. They don't listen to me. They don't.
Yeah, he knows he been taking certain panels, and I like I said, I've been watching them, and I think that some content creators lose themselves sometimes. I don't know if they think people ain't skipping over channels, or you might step in somebody's channel just to hear some shit. Let me see what the hell they talking about for a good little seconds too. You know what I'm saying? And then step back out. But yeah, he been on certain panels talking real greasy. So I was like, okay, I got your ass next time I see you. I got your ass.
But
Just
now,
so happened. Just
I
so
love
happened
it.
he come up on Kevlo page.
No, he came up. Yeah, Kevlo. Now I love him. I got to tell you that. And
Uh-huh.
he's never crossed the line in my ears because he don't do that family shit or whatever. And he was all of them run plays and try to grow their channel. Now Kwame said, "Okay, it's okay if you try to grow your channel and don't go dark." And
Right.
facts is facts, and he fact. I don't have nothing to say about that, and I stay out of men business. But I think somebody was running a play on you. I don't have nobody to support me other than facts, TJ. As
Hmm.
far as protecting me from these weirdos on YouTube, is all I'm trying to say. But
I
I'm
hear you.
not a man business. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you there. But he also claimed that he was gonna come and harm my cousin when he come to Atlanta. I heard that as well.
Uh-huh.
I keep telling him in the
But that
bushes, he
was
damn.
after, not before, right?
No, that was after.
Yeah, that was after. I'm talking about
No,
before.
no, no.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it was after. It
It
was
was
after. It was
after
after.
now.
It was
Because
some recent shit. It was some recent shit now.
now
Recent
I'm
shit.
talking about it was after you all put that label on him, and TJ, he don't wear that label off no
What
front.
label he? What label he was talking about? What label?
Pedo label.
I never put that label on him. I don't know him like that. I only
Kevlo
was
did.
going.
See,
Yeah,
Kevlo
I never put that.
the shit now. I check
Oh,
Kevlo. They don't check it, but facts check them. But you got a lot of these people. They scared of Kevlo, or they want to clout chase Kevlo, and they don't tell Kevlo the truth, but they'll go strike him. The people who strike you are sitting right in your channel. These people are cowards. So I'm saying to you, these men, and you do that with Kwame. Let these men fight it out. He did. Kevlo put that pedo language on him, and Facts is not a pedo.
yeah. I never said anything about that. I just been on just hearing him on other panels saying certain stuff like he was
Yeah.
Like he was against bus life. Like I ain't never heard of that. Like that's my first time actually hearing that. It's something I miss. But only time I not jump on this YouTube shit is when I'm home chilling, and
He
I
had
jump
just
on and I'll
actually,
start scrolling around.
yeah, he had actually met Kwame for the first time on Bus Life, maybe like 2 weeks prior to that, because Ears was the same way, trying to feed Kwame shit about him and my connection with him, knowing damn well he was checking Ears old ass. And but we all meet people for ourselves.
Right.
So the way it was handled, but my thing is, because even you knew Lonnie, now I seen your text messages, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This, in my opinion, no decent woman to raise no flag for, okay?
Right.
And these people were intimate. And I stay away from intimate relationships, whether they online and off, because they're going to get back together. So who are we really defending here if she sent him the video and they was, intimate lovers? I ain't getting ready to take nobody's side. I didn't even take Factz side, but I know I can read court things. I'm a criminal justice major. There's no pedo.
Mm-hmm.
There's no even charge here. There's no time here. Just throw it out. And even when this issue first came up, or this debate first came up, I said to Kwame, you all already have a hard time with women putting false charges on you all. I'm starting to hear men put false charges on men. This is not sitting right in my spirit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that just so somebody else can carry the lie out until it just
Mm-hmm.
start circulating around. I
Mm-hmm.
mean that can get their ass flagged down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that can create a major problem.
Yeah. So
They only say certain shit so they can like I said, divide and conquer.
Kevlo is gonna have these fights. You're gonna have to stand up. He know the man wasn't a pedo. He said it,
Right.
and uh, he got to fight himself.
Right. If yeah, he gonna have to. I mean, I would never say certain shit if I don't have paperwork. It got to be documented.
And
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
if he,
gonna
yeah,
talk,
if
man, because that's what they claim I did with Kwame and other men I support. I don't coddle. I just choose right from wrong. And they don't want me to be in these people's corner. I am not
yeah,
coddling no man. Oh yes. But
yeah, it, yeah, it's all good. Do it, Queen? I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Because I'm missing this birthday party. But do anybody got some questions for me?
we can have part two, and you can go ahead and enjoy your birthday. I appreciate your time. I
It's not my
appreciate.
birthday. It's one of my brother's birthday.
Okay, tell them Queen say happy birthday, and thank you, TJ. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. And just let me know.
Okay, all right. We might
All
start
right,
the
salute.
Queen and TJ show.
Uh
All
oh. Uh
right,
oh. All right.
all right. Take care, my brother.
You too.
Okay. So did you all enjoy the show? And what I'll do is, if you all want to leave questions under the comment section of the video, so when we have the next show, we'll already have our question, and we can go straight to the questions. Okay? So you can leave them not inside this comment section, but under the comments of the video. Okay? And I'm going to go through the comments so I can say hello to all of you all, because I'm sorry, you all, I can't do it. Miss L, how are you? Selena. Hello. Carlo B. Your thoughts. How you doing, my sister? Mom Boss. Miss Hartsfield. Hello. Miss Thrower, how are you? Miss Diana, how are you? Thank you all for visiting. Lisa Love, my love, you was the first one here. Thank you. Selah, Selah. Shonda Franklin, hello, hello. I think I said Miss Thor. Did I say Miss Thor? How you doing? Miss Leora, how are you? Tunisia Cavadias, I don't want to say the name wrong, but how are you? Alejandro Negro, what's up? Mhm. How you doing? All right. All right, I'm going to all the moderators. Thank you all today for supporting. I'm sure it wasn't a whole lot of work because I do have a lot of people already blocked. You're not bringing your bullshit up in Queen's channel. Misunderstood. I saw you here earlier. Thank you for supporting. So, Ronald, I see you have some deleted messages, and you know I am watching you before I block you altogether. I don't play your monotone, boring stuff over here, Ronald. Hey, Kwame, how are you? I hope you enjoyed the show. All right. Munina, aka Missy B. Hello, my darling. How are you? Let's see. And it's a shame that I had a lot of people watching. Hey, Steph, how you doing? And they weren't just in the bushes; they are blocked. Miss Annie, thank you, Miss Annie, and thank you for helping today as my moderator. Hey, James, thank you for supporting and coming over. Jay Quill, how you doing, brother? How you doing? You've been there for me quite some time. Thank you. I'm just like that, trying to hold those tears. That's why I had to come off camera, you all. Um, I teared up as well. Sangalo, hi. It's okay if Lady D streams my live. I support black women on YouTube. I do. Santa Lives Happer. And Lady DJ and I support each other. And I'm happy to share my platform. Miss Refined Queen, how are you? How are you? Zap Uncle Joe Brown, hello. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Lovelace, my God. How are you, my sister? Hello. Armando, how are you? I see. Hi, Armando. But Armando, I don't see you in here. But if you're here, hi. I wanted to present Mr. TJ to you all. You don't have to kiss his ass. You don't have to yuck it up with him. He already know you. He's been watching you. He knows you. Stop it. It doesn't look good on camera. He knows you. Hey Armando, how you doing? Be true to who you are. Authentically you. Thank you all for sharing his Cash App. Hit TJ's Cash App. He spent some time out of his day after seeing the fight. Thank you, Candyman. To come speak and introduce himself to this audience. You all met him on the defense of his brother. What did you all expect? What did you all expect? Now you met the man. Hi, Miss Eugenia. How you doing? And what some of us are doing is we're trying to get back to the money. Trying to get back to the money. Lay the divisiveness down. And the ones who channels depend on the divisiveness, let them go their way until they're dead and gone. But over here, get to the money. Get to the content. And I'm not saying stay away from, if they bring it, cover it, because they need to be exposed. They've done a lot of damage. A lot of damage. They've done a lot of damage. But if we are something different, then we are something different. And Queen is not a saint, and I'm not an angel. I'm Queen. I'm human. I come with emotions. I come with wisdom. I come with kindness. And I come with correction. Stop going around trying to tell others about somebody that you don't even know, trying to convince them of something. You try to convince TJ something negative about Queen. He already knew Queen, and he knows you. My sister, Miss 504, Queen of the South, how are you? It's good to see you. I love you. You try to convince TJ of something. It's my first time speaking to him. A second time because I had to schedule the show. You all was trying to tell him who I was. He already knew who I was, and he knows who you are. And now let's see what happens after today. Are you going to start hating him? Because it sounds like he loves Queen. I know he respects Queen. Something you all could never do. You was too busy trying to replace Queen. What has been going on for 2 years has been a shame. Complaining about mainstream media mistelling our stories or not telling our stories. And now you're providing microphones and platforms for free to tell our stories. And you're telling lies on each other. And the worst kind of liar is Suge. Got up in Ear's face, screamed and yelled about Ears being with an underage or whatever girl. And this nigga don't impregnated underage, not even, in legally aged. These are the type of people that needs to be stomped out. 2, made babies from it. Who the fuck are you? And he was so arrogant with it, blatant with it. And some of y'all, majority of you all, T.Y. Real, ain't said shit, sis. Keep the change. You're scared of him, Lonnie. One love. Scared of him! Why? Why are you scared of him? If he had not challenged Ears, that would be one thing. Y'all seen him screaming, yelling, spitting in the mic as he said, Ears, you're lying. You're lying, Ears! I was there. And Ears and I have had our differences. But that day on Ears' panel, because I was there, Ears wasn't saying shit. I had to take to the microphone, check Ears, check Suge. And Ears kicked me off the fucking panel with his silly ass. But that was a pivot in Suge's rhetoric and his attention to him. I didn't know Suge had 2 babies with 2 15 years old, had no clue. I had heard rumors of this stuff, but no details. So if I don't have details, I don't get on the choo-choo train. But out of his mouth, he's admitted. What kind of man chastises another man for legally having sex with a minor who's birthed babies by 2 illegal minors? You people are not about right and wrong. You are really about who you like and who you don't like. And I don't fuck with people like that. See, you are the kind of people who will hail you one day and put you on a cross the next day. I don't fuck with people like that. And that is what's wrong. And that is what some of you all bought to bust life. And it's just some of us that don't rock with that kind of wishy-washy, nasty behavior. This ain't something to waver on. What Suge did, the way he tried to check ears, this is exile. Get him out of here. And that's the mission I'm on until he's gone. Get him out of here to be that bold, to scream and holler and spit at ears. And he got 2 babies. And he got a fetish for underage children. We seen his Instagram page in 2023. And I don't want to hear no more fat bitches, Suge. I have seen whales, okay, that's been on your panel talking. I'm nowhere near these women. And you women that have been sitting on his channel that are 4 times my size or more, you know how he feel about you. And so fly. You can cry and run away from YouTube talking about you need a break all you want. You had the nerves after your big pictures came out. Say, I wore a big red flower to make myself look smaller. You said this, you. Well, if I wore a flower to make myself look smaller, you're going to need a whole oak tree to wear, okay? You're stupid. What kind of woman your size talk about a woman my size? I'm nowhere near you. You are morbidly obese. Morbidly obese. I can go on a diet, honey, which I'm on one now. I wore a flower to make myself look smaller than what I really am. You need a whole oak tree, okay? A whole oak tree. One that's been grounded for about 30 years. You know them big old oak trees, roots deep. You sounded like a fool to be that big and say what you said. That's why I know you stupid. You were sloppy drunk up there on that panel. You need a whole oak tree. And you know what? While you're wearing that whole oak tree, you still gonna be bigger than the oak tree. Okay? You are stupid, so fly. You are 5 times bigger than me. And let me tell you why Queen wear flowers at the shoulder. In Atlanta, Georgia, we had our first black mayor, Shirley Franklin. And everywhere that mayor went, everything she wore, she had a flower. I'm a historical person. She was blonde, black, and wore flowers. Come on, somebody. Come on. Everything Queen does, she does it to represent the women who came before her and their ancestors. And you idiots, men, joke about a flower and so fly say I'm doing it to make myself look smaller, and she need a whole oak tree. Big old oak tree. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Now, so fly says she gotta take a break. She ain't taking no fucking break. She's isolated, lonely, low self-esteem. She needs this. She needs the humiliation. She needs to be the butt of the joke. She needs to be disrespected. She'll be back. And let me tell you something while you're crying about your mama being posted so fly. You sat many a nights on Suge's panel while my deceased mother and father were on Suge's thumbnails and posted throughout his videos. I don't want to hear your fucking tears. I don't want to hear your fucking tears. You participated. You just somebody out the chat. Who are you? Why would you expose yourself this way? Because you're lonely. You need attention. Take your tears, shove them up your fat ass. You came to the panel seeing my mother and father on the thumbnail. And Suge couldn't even go dark because he seen love on that thumbnail from a nuclear family. See, he didn't see his family because sins of the father rolled down to the son. Where did he get being with 14 and 15-year-olds from? Where did he get it from? Where did he get it from? His whole show, he couldn't go dark. Because my mama and my daddy spirits were alive to protect their daughter. No, nigga, that's our queen. That's our queen. And today, this queen gonna get you out of here, Suge. I'm one of them that's gonna help get you out of here. You are cancer to the black community. And I don't know what Gilbert Arenas' angle is. I've lost total respect for him in hiring you, being associated with you. You're a pedophile. And he has underage daughters. I would have you nowhere near my children. I don't know what Gilbert is doing. He thinks he's going to be able to keep you with that fetish away from his daughters. He is wrong. He is wrong. You have a serious fetish. You're jerking off, jacking off after making videos of his children. Okay? And that is not going to satiate your fetish. You're going to go in for the flesh. And Gilbert might have to kill you. Because you know, you got a whole lot of guns. And then Gilbert If you don't get off and stand your ground, it's going to be national news. And they'll have the archives of being warned by Skinny, Armando, Miss 504, Misunderstood, and others, if I haven't called your name. Gilbert Arenas was made aware. We sounded the alarm. Why would he put his children in this type of danger? Playing Russian roulette with his children, with this animal, this monster. Why is Gilbert doing this? Gilbert is doing this because of the absence of his mama. Well, Big Mama has come here to tell you. So you won't have an excuse that you wouldn't read right. You won't have an excuse, Gilbert. Get that man out of there and away from them children. Cut your ties with him all the way. You keep coming on here, all this. You're not hurting us. You're hurting your family and your legacy. Your stupid ass. What are you doing? This is worse than the guns in the locker room, Gilbert. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? No, I'm not going to give you that way out. I didn't have no mama. You got me, and I'm going to tell your ass. I am a victim of molestation. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Sick of you. You won't be able to clean this up, Gilbert. And I yield the floor. And y'all know, Queen, you all have a beautiful day. And I'm glad you all got to meet Mr. TJ on his own terms and not what you heard and not why he's in a defensive mode about his brother and our Kwame. I love you all and I thank you all.